Hello again, you amazing subscribers. Welcome back to HemingwayLand.com, your source for quality, affordable land in the states of New Mexico and Hawaii. This is our preview, our weekly preview of all the properties going live on the website for tomorrow, Friday, February the 19th, 2021. So, blink and you missed it, but last Thursday we debuted like 30-some new properties in Taos County. Sold out of pretty much all of them in the first 24 hours. There were like one or two that stuck around a day longer. We're pretty much sold out of all of those. We have one lot that remains out there, but according to satellite imagery, if you inspect that, you will see that there seems to be a lot of trash on that lot. So my suspicion is that one will stick around a little while longer, but at least you can't say we misrepresent these things. Whatever the case, we are selling a heck of a lot faster than we are currently buying. My apologies, guys. We're down to like 30-some lots in inventory with nothing in Taos and nothing in Socorro and only one lot left in Rio Rancho. And it's killing me. I want to get more stuff out there. We're working on it. But for instance, in the last 7 days alone, we sold 36 properties, something like that. And of course, very grateful to all the people who elect to do business with us. So do want to take a moment to thank all those people. A list which this week includes: in Otero County, Raquel picked up one of our Tiburon lots, thanks to her. In Rio Rancho, out there in Sandoval County, we sold 5 of the remaining 6 lots to Demet, Alonzo, Adam, Zero, and Aaron. Thank you to all of them as well. In Hawaii County, Monterule put down a deposit on that $16,000 property, agreed to close through title and escrow. Monterule, if you're watching the video, please return my call, return my transaction coordinator's call. We've been trying to get in touch with you. Anyway, additionally, out in Taos County, guys. All right, here's the list, guys. Here's the list. The people who bought one property from us this past week include Rudy, thanks to him. Aramis, Nelson, Doug, Tanya, Shan, and Demet. Thank you, thank you, thank you. People who bought 2 properties from us in Taos County. Nate bought 2. Samantha bought 2. Calling this person Mr. X because they asked specifically not to be identified in this video, but Mr. X bought 2 properties. Thank you to all of them. Returning customers who bought at least one property out there include Madison, who bought 1, Daniel, who bought 1, Lachelle, who bought 1, and Adam, who bought 14 properties. So thank you again to everybody who elects to do business with us. It is always greatly appreciated, particularly because this was a week in which I got more than one of the annoying, how do I know this isn't a scam phone call? Kill me. Anyway, with all that said, guys, going live on the website this week, 2 new properties. The first, ba-boom, is out in Torrance County. This one right here, TRNM 7985. This is roughly 20 acres for $15,000, a large, partially fenced, power-adjacent corner lot. This one's got a lot of really good features, so much so that I prattled on so long in this video, it went on about 30 minutes tonight, which is regrettable. These videos should not be that long. Hey, Hemingway, maybe you should hire a video editor. People, I'm working on it. I swear to God, I'm working on it, okay? Anyway, yes, streamlining the videos is a goal eventually. Whatever the case, this is the lot. A big, giant, roughly 20-acre lot. Corner lot right here, fenced along the southern boundary, fenced along the eastern boundary, road frontage along north and west. It is located in Torrance County, out here roughly, let's say 35 minutes from Albuquerque. Of course, you could go up the 41 to the 40 and make your way into town that way, or you could take the more scenic drive to the East Mountain Range area here, along the 337, I believe, is the road. Power and underground utilities out here, as well as the property being fenced like that. In addition, this is in a pretty lightly zoned area for Torrance County. I don't want to make any promises because Torrance County has like a 200-page zoning ordinance, but this one is in an area that was subdivided and platted out before the zoning ordinance existed, and thus they're generally pretty hands-off about it. This is what some of the neighbors' houses look like out there. Obviously, this is out in McIntosh. This is in a kind of rural residential family farm area. Excellent place if you do want to build, if you do have some sort of livestock or agricultural interests or whatnot, or if you just want to be left the hell alone, McIntosh is a good place to do it. Quiet, peaceful setting out here. Obviously, this is some really nice property. Our photographer's out there in like late December, early January, and the land still looks this lush. You can only imagine how green it would be in the summertime. Etc. Also, the other benefit I should mention, guys, because of the fencing, you don't have the moo cows, you don't have the livestock wandering in from the other properties. Of course, if you do intend to keep some of your own livestock, your own moo cows, you will need to fence off the other 2 ends of the property. But at the very least, that prohibits that from happening. In addition, it should also be noted, you're not going to have to pay to get a costly survey done. There's a lot of benefits with this property. One of them is that the county assessor And think of this what you will, but the county assessor places the market value on these 20 acres at $45,000. I think that's probably a scooch high, but even if it's a lot high, we're still at a third of that price at $15,000, less than $1,000 an acre for this property. So I think it's a really good deal. I really like it. There's a lot to like about the property, and as I said, so much so that the video was unwieldy tonight, guys. It went on like 30 minutes. So anyway, check that out. Additionally, guys, we're going to have, drone video down here at the bottom of the page, which you can view as well to get a sense of the property, the terrain, the surroundings, so on and so forth. And I should mention, guys, we've also got a photo of, if you elect to buy this property, your neighbors. There you go. Second property going live this week is up in Rio Arriba County. So it's been a while since we had land on the Black Mesa, I think roughly about 9 months, but we got some more land out here. This is RA&M 6697, roughly 2.5 acres for $2,100, pretty close to Espanola. You know, I got to tell you guys, I was preparing the video this week. I was preparing to do the video, and I haven't thought about the Black Mesa in a long time. And so I started watching this, and I thought, overall, not bad. Pretty good video. I don't think I could do any better. So we're reposting this on the website. Honestly, all of the information is pretty much the same except for acreage and price point, but everything discussed in here about the region. You know, how many different ways can you say it? That being said, just as an introduction for those of you unfamiliar, this is the Black Mesa right here. Mesa in Spanish means table, flat area up here, roughly about 1,000 feet above the rest of the valley. As you can see, there's some really great views up here. That being said, this is not the type of property that you buy because you want to build. This is an area that doesn't really have utilities. Additionally, because of that whole 1,000 feet above the rest of the valley thing, you cannot drill a well out here. It is wildly impractical. That being said, we have had a lot of buyers who've had interest in this region because it's a great place to camp. It's a great place to sightsee. You can actually get an RV up here, and you can hang out for... Rio Arriba County has an ordinance about this. They're pretty laid back, but overall, they're suggestion is that you could be out there about 3 months before you have to reapply for an RV permit. That does not need to be attached to building a structure, so it does not come with so it's not part of a building permit, essentially. So you can actually RV out there for longer than you would anticipate, and really the only thing they care about is how you dispose of waste. It should be noted, guys, let me go back to the listing page. It should be noted, so the mesa up there is sort of a protected area, a little bit of a protected area because ancient petroglyphs have been found up there. The Mesa Prieta Petroglyph Project is a charitable organization that's pretty active in that area, and they, amongst other things, control this gate. Anybody who wants to go out and scout this property, anybody who elects to buy this property, we will get you the passcode for this gate. That being said, just an FYI, there is a gate out there, so you're going to have to contact us if you are interested in going out there, number one. Number two, because the area is the site of sort of ancient petroglyphs and it's kind of a protected area, it's a thing to keep in mind that if you do end up buying this property, one of the nice things about it is you may stumble upon some ancient petroglyphs out there. But the other thing to keep in mind, of course, is that there are people who are very adamant about preserving the sort of integrity of nature out there, preserving this region. So if you do end up buying and living out there, and we have some buyers actually do that, actually pull that off, you know, just something to keep in mind. Be a good neighbor, be a good steward of the land. FYI. Additionally, guys, it should be noted, we've got 7 million photos from up here on the Mesa. The views are the real selling point. That happens more here toward the end of the gallery. You get to see exactly what it's like looking out over this region. Some of these are a little underexposed, but you get the point. It's a really nice area. Really nice area. And also for this price, a really good find. Generally speaking, we've listed for a little bit less out here, but that being said, this one came with some back taxes that we had to clear prior to that. This, by the way, is the link to the Mesa Prieta's website, where you can also go through and explore some of the sites at which they have actually found petroglyphs at. Things like this, atop the Mesa and in the surrounding region. It's a really cool organization. It's a really cool area. And I would encourage you guys, watch the video at the top of the page. It goes into a lot of detail about this. And I don't know, we've had a lot of buyers who have really liked being out there or being able to go out there on occasion when they're in New Mexico. So I think this will appeal to some of you guys. Anyway, with that said, guys, thanks for watching. Much appreciated. We will have more land coming next week. We're kind of pumping the brakes a little bit lately because I'm also doing taxes. I'm also trying to get everything set up for the accountant. Additionally, we got stuff that's stuck in escrow, but as noted earlier, properties on the website are dwindling to like 30, so we're working on it. Anyway, guys, you have a great weekend, and we'll see you in next week's video.